Well, so you can see the body down.
No.
So they can see like
Evening, guys.
Rottweiler and pit bull.
It is. Welcome to Tuesday morning. We're doing a nice little quick patrol around one of the parks that we've been doing for quite a while. Today we got a new volunteer with us. We're going to call him Rotty. Big man today. You see that? And obviously we've got Jason with us as well. They'll be doing it as well. They're both coming out to see what the patrols are like. We're doing this one, and then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be heading up to another park. And then letting the night staff take over, if there is any tonight. Waving back at you there. So what we're going to do is we're going to let Jason go solo tonight with the live, whilst me and Rotty just have a little scout around.
Do this 2 times now.
There you go.
Hello guys. As you probably heard, I will be doing a lot of solo tonight. At the moment I haven't got my gloves on as we're not actually... Yeah, so... But obviously we have gone round. Obviously I will show you a little bit where we have gone in earlier today, and obviously show you what we have done. So obviously we come up to this little park over here in Viki, and you know, just give it a quick little scout around. So obviously we went up to this climbing road here, made sure everything on here was absolutely split clean. Started checking these little bits over here as well, so you know, making sure everyone's safe and publicly safe. Hi Chloe, welcome to the stream. How are you? As you guys can tell, I've also having a quick cigarette as well. So, but you know, just making sure these swigs here are safe, because kids and that, you know, parents like to put their toddlers in there and everything. So that's basically what we patrolled earlier. So you know, making sure that's all right and everything else.
Yeah.
I'm alright, Chloe. Thank you for asking, darling. Appreciate that.
I just told you the truth. A bunch of it. We don't get paid for it. We're doing it for birds.
Hey Rob, how you doing, mate? Good evening to you.
Rob Moulton.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. How are you tonight, mate?
There was a report as well.
Yeah.
From one of the public that I chatted to earlier.
Yeah.
A couple of nights ago, they had someone made a film their week.
Yeah, I read that. I've seen that on the other one.
Yeah. So it's like I try to reassure the viewers. If we see something like that, stop.
Hello, George.
Just in addition, guys, as I said to you, we do have quite a few members who do martial arts. We've got a couple of member volunteers as well that do SIA. Now Rotty, who I've got with me today, is an SIA license holder, so we got him on our side as well, so that's good news. It's his first night, so say hello to him. His name's Rotty. R-O-T-T-Y.
Yeah, well, I.E.
Yeah, we call him Rotty because, like, the size of him, like, he's
a Rottweiler.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, we could. Rotty pit.
Yeah,
Be a
Rotty
Rotty pit.
pit. Yeah. All we got to do now is just find a pit and put him in it.
If you guys want to walk down so I don't get your faces on a minute.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
And the reason why we call him Rotty is because of the size of him. Very, very reflective coat. Rob, yeah, we are pretty wrapped up nice and warm, mate. Thank you very much. It is relatively cold.
Top on. I got a tracksuit top on. I got my security coat on. I got a pair of jeans on. I got a pair of tracksuit bottoms on. 2 pairs of socks on.
Oh, you're nice wrapped and rough and warm, aren't you?
I'm in trainers.
Hang on a minute. Are you sure you're not double up on the trainers, no?
So it is just a quick patrol around. Our location is Vicky Park tonight, and our other location will be Knoll. There's a few parks in Knoll. So I'm going to pass you back over to Jason now and let him carry on the commentary.
Hello guys, how are we all?
Remember, this is not a well lit area.
Yeah.
There's one main part. You want to make sure all the parts that's not well lit.
Yep.
Is okay.
But there you go though, you might get some people that type of trees, don't you, to be fair.
Hardly.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Just to let the viewers know that I will be looking into an arrest that happened with one of the...
Yeah. So guys, obviously you just spoke to the founder, so he will...
Obviously, they're aware they are, if they look it up, apparently there was an arrest made.
Yeah,
so I'll be
so
looking into that.
as he's gone through the Facebook log of BVP, he's actually found where there was three incidents?
3 fights and 1 arrest.
Yeah, 3 fights and there was 1 arrest. So he is looking into them as we speak. He just wanted to know what was happening and everything. But
Trying to get hold of one of the volunteers at the moment.
yeah, so he's having a bit of trouble as well, guys, trying to get hold of the volunteers. Now, if anyone is interested in doing this, feel free to drop a message and one of the admins will get to you.
Yeah.
And they will say to you on how to get in touch and everything else, and they will let you know if they're going live tonight or anything like that, because I travel all the way from London to come and help out, haven't I?
Yes.
So
Park down here.
but okay guys, so we are going to be cutting across a bit of dirt tonight. Mud, dirt, similar, same thing.
Hey, you need a glove?
And we were down here earlier when they were doing a little bit of night thing, weren't they? Night activity.
Yeah, basically it's keeping use of the street. So they bring them out around about 9:30 to about 10.
Yep.
And get them joining in activities such as yoga.
So, you know, just making sure everything is cool. So how are you, Rob? What have you been up to, mate? Oh, that could be someone on a push bike.
Oh. Anything on that? Fall off on it.
So guys, as you can see, they have got their gloves on as well, making sure, you know, if anything does go into them, it's into the glove and not into their skin. And everything else. So just making sure as well nothing else is in here, so you guys can actually see what people like to hide stuff in. Mostly like to hide stuff in like little gaps as people climb up them, so you know they don't get actually hurt or anything. So you know. That's what's up, Rob. How was your night, anyways? Right, guys. Obviously, I'm gonna pop to the bin real quick because obviously I've got an empty cigarette in my hand. So you know, just throwing that in the bin now. So in it goes. So now with this, guys, as I said, we have got blue gloves, so we would wear them on a night out just to make sure that we're safe and stuff. So, you know, obviously one of the volunteers uses their phone as a torch as well, just so we can get a clearer view of things instead of, you know, stuff like that. Now, guys, obviously I'm going to try and reach for this. Obviously I'm quite a short person, so for me that's quite a high distance to grab onto. So what I'll do is I'll get Pit here to try and reach for us, to check them for us, and after it's checked after there, so no one is getting hurt or anything. Pit, mate, not trying to be horrible to you or anything, obviously I'm a short ass. Would you mind reaching for those for us after? Sorry. Now, guys, obviously, as you can tell, he's also checking the chains as well, because, you know, some people like to hide stuff in chains, like, you know, concealed Stanley knives or needles or anything like that. Now, normally we would take out a biohazard, wouldn't we? But a little bucket with us, in case we did.
Yeah, one of them's written full.
So, you know, we would find, if, you know, we find a needle or whatever, we just put it in there.
One of them's mainly full.
Alright.
Nail splinters, yeah. They ain't nailed that in for 50.
So, guys, as you can tell, some people like to...
That's the council for you.
Yeah, that's the council, obviously, but some people like to damage it even more. You know, just damage the parks a bit more than normal. Yeah. It's like going back flipping 13 years for me.
Well, this here,
Yeah.
where people tend to do a little skit.
Right, okay.
Looking on the floor and you have to think, right, the way me and other people do this one,
Yeah.
right, is we start from the beginning, inside the court, and then what we do is split up and go around and loop back up.
Yeah.
Hello. Alright. You alright there, guys?
Obviously, you know, it's obviously first night in here with the BBP properly, so, you know, obviously trying to fit for a little gap.
Which way do you want to go? Actually, if you go
I'm
around
going
there,
to stay stick with
if
you.
you go,
Oh,
no, if you go around that way,
right, okay.
right, and look at the floor, make sure
Yeah.
there's no needles, any drugs or anything like that. Use your gloves to pick it up.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to put them on now, actually.
And if you find a cemento amount, so like a cannabis,
Yeah.
right,
Which I'll
keep
have
it and wrap it in your glove.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow it'll be handed into local authorities.
Yeah. Okay, my thumb's just been split.
Right.
So,
Right, go on.
obviously, guys, you can tell my finger has just gone through that, so unfortunately for me, I'll have to use the rest of my hands to look after this stuff. Obviously, guys, I'm going to have you guys point out the floor for the time being, just to keep an eye on certain stuff, you know, moving this along, just so that nothing is concealed within the dirt, you know, or within the leaves, because that's what a lot of people like to do as well, is keep stuff within leaves. It is obviously quite hard to check within the leaves, but everything else. Now, as you guys heard, if there's a substantial amount of weed or cannabis, as like everyone's like to say it, it is very, very hard to keep an eye on, you know. So just making sure we're going along and everything. So making sure we're going along here, because obviously not a lot of people like to hide stuff and everything else. So
Anything by the bench? Use your torches to look by the bench.
no, nothing by the bench at the moment, by the looks of it. But what I will do is I'll check back there where the lads were.
Where they left.
I'm just going to double check that as well, in case they have left anything behind. So as you guys can hear, I did say to the founder, sorry, that I will be checking that little bit there where they were sitting in case they have left something behind or anything like that. Because you don't know what people are like these days. You don't know if, you know, they like to keep stuff hidden or, you know, away. Because we spoke to a member of public earlier today. Like, we did a stream like a few hours ago, and they said about a park warden, and they stopped it like 2-3 years ago. So, you know, just going around, making sure the park is safe and everything. You know, this is all voluntary though, guys, as well. Like, this isn't something we get paid to do. It's something that we want to do off our own backs to help our community and stuff, because our communities are important. Now, it is different, obviously speaking from a London perspective, because, like, we don't normally get this down here. We don't normally get people doing this kind of stuff down here. Because obviously there's too many people about. It's mostly where people do drugs anyway, so you find it anywhere. But, you know, it is hard. It is one of the hardest things to do within London, is to actually keep an eye on all that. So, you know, making sure nothing's on the ground. And if anything, guys, if I do, like, you know, if you guys want to ask questions or anything like that, feel free and I will answer them as well. So don't feel like, oh, he's just talking for the sake of talking. I'm talking for you guys, really. You know. So.
Jace.
Yeah. What, back this way, yeah? Alright. As you guys can tell, the youngsters have left here as well, so, you know, making sure they haven't left anything in here at the minute.
Yeah, mate.
What's that?
Come around here.
Yeah.
See kids play in the area?
Yeah.
Youngsters or anything like that. Alright, they could come along. Parents could be coming through. Oh yeah, I want to go and play basketball.
Yeah.
One of the kids would come round and pick that up. You don't know what could be in there.
They could be contaminated or whatever.
Or anything like that.
Yeah. So, so as you know, it's even with like little things like this, like, I'm just saying it's a bit of like wrapping, but it could be anything. No, but I'm saying it could have been anything on it. Do you know what I mean? But you know, it's just the little things, you know, little things that matter. Like empty cans, or even in like any drinks or anything, they could be used for, you know, for like, you know, kids to be like, oh, that's a piece of gum wrapping, and you know, it might be a piece of chewing gum or anything like that, you know. Pick it up and then be like, oh, well, you know, it's chewing gum for the day, but you don't know what's within it, you don't know what's inside the drinks, you don't know anything. You know, you got to treat it as an unknown substance. So it could be literally anything. Oh.
What is you belt on? Pretty quick.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, to be fair. I think it's because they had the drink on them, to be fair.
I saw White Ace and I saw both of them like bags of clothes.
Yeah, so they could have been homeless for all we know.
But the thing is, it's not a jurisdiction to question someone.
Yeah.
You can't stand there and say, what you doing? That's it. Presence is big enough, mate, can be known.
Yeah. Oh. Jesus.
Using the torch to look in the hedges as well.
Huh. Oh, bloody hell.
You right there, Jake?
Yeah. Just catching my exercise for the night.
Explain to the viewers that before we check that part out, there was a couple of youths.
Yeah.
We didn't really do much. We clocked what they had.
Yeah, so
By the time we looked back, they were gone, so they were up to no good.
yeah, so if you guys didn't hear that properly, as we hit the basketball/football court, there was 2 youths standing there with bags. Now, we didn't know what they were up to. You know, they could have just been chilling there for all we knew. As we've come down and started looking around, we went back to stand where we were there. We stood, and they have completely vanished in thin air. So our mind of thinking is that they were up to no good, and they got caught, so they decided to dash. So
Can't do nothing unless you actually see them doing it.
yeah, so obviously, you know, we can't actually sit there and have a conversation with them because we didn't actually see them do anything either. So
Unless I caught them in the act, I can't do nothing. Well, hang on. Yeah, if I caught them in the act, I can hold them. Yeah.
and if we did
23, I think it's 23 or 24.
yeah, so if we did catch up to them, or we did catch them or something, we would have sectioned them.
Not section them. It's classed as section 23 or 24, right? Under paragraph A, which states that any spied-in citizen, as long as you can justify it in court, you can do a citizen's arrest and hold them.
Yeah. Well, if they were going to get a section of that.
If you want to section them, mate, then, you know, carry on. But we ain't having nothing to do with that, mate.
Basically,
Stick
just
shirts,
section
cavity shirt.
part of the park, and you're just gonna stand there all night and just watch them.
Yeah, well, it could have been a strip search, cavity search. What you on about?
Come back up in the line and look it up to. Might want to still up for a bit more. Sweating already?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah. Wasn't just my ears, was it?
I did hear something as well. It sounds like howling.
Yeah, one time it sounded like a taper or something like that. Yeah, okay. Or banging, like ladders.
Mm.
I've had a few people come out of the school.
Yeah.
I've seen a spider come from the school. That's coming down from the main part. Sounds like a factory. Like metalwork or something. There's the railway bridge there.
Yeah.
Next to it, yeah.
Well, you know, guys, this is like one of the, like, what would you say, stressful times, or would you say one of those like calm moments?
It varies. Every night can be different, right? That's it. Every night can be a banger. I mean, for me, this is calm so far. But then, as the night progresses, you never know
What might come out?
will pop out of the blue.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice and lit up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of like that.
Eh?
Definitely like that.
Yeah.
No one's in the stream now.
Yeah. Christmas tree's still there. It was never there before.
Basically, just after Christmas, what happens, me and a couple of others were doing a patrol,
Yeah.
right? And then when we came onto the night shift, I think it was around about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
right? We went back on the stream, we noticed that there was nothing there,
Yeah.
right? So then we looked at the new stream, and someone had come up with their old Christmas tree and planted it in the ground.
Fair enough.
And on the stream, you can actually hear me turn around saying, well, at least that they're trying to make the park look a lot more prettier.
Ready for Christmas this year.
Yeah, they'll come back for it now.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yep, I'll have that. That's what somebody had painted before them.
Oh yeah, but then again, they've got to trim it down and everything as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Try and put it in the house. See, down London, you wouldn't get parks like this. You know, people patrolling on every night shift and everything.
You usually got a dog with us.
Yeah.
Well, they have certainly flown the nest, haven't they?
Yep.
Yeah. I catch up with them before. I was right, guys, I've seen you down there. Okay. You didn't hang around, you just shut off. So you can ask your reasonings for
Aiden.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get people who tell you straight away. Sometimes you get people who get irate and you're just like, calm down mate, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
And you have to get those eyes over too.
Yeah.
You get eye visors, I think they're like $1.99 each.
So that.
I get a box of fucking £50 worth.
Yeah.
I'm going to end the stream from now.
Right.
I'm going to go up to our other location, which is going to take me about 5 to 10 minutes to get to.
Yeah.